Hi guys, today we're gonna draw the roller. So if you haven't already, try and print out the document for the new homework that is on our Google Classroom. If not, you can just view this on your phone later on when you're working on it, maybe screenshot it. We have to be clever. So we're gonna divide our page like we normally would. I'm gonna use a ruler, but I wanna encourage you guys, if you don't have a straight edge ruler, be crafty, find, a piece of mail to create a straight edge with, and use your judgment to eyeball the halfway points. You guys have lots of experience, and I know that you can use your best judgment. So we're gonna use a halfway point. This is an 8 by 10 piece of paper. I'm first gonna divide the page at 4. Half of 8 is 4. Always make 2 marks and then make your line. I'm gonna turn horizontal. 5 is a halfway point horizontally. If I'm ever going too fast, you guys are welcome to pause and rewind as needed. So we want to make sure that we're drawing the vertical direction. I'm gonna get right into it. Let's go ahead and start with the shape of the handle. So I don't want it to go as far above the horizontal as the roller is going to be. You can tell there's a lot more bulk of the drawing below the horizontal line. So I'm not going to make the handle as tall. So I'm going to make like a flat edge round each side, making it a little skinnier. And I like to kind of match each side and let it curve in. Then I'll try to match that curve, the mirror image, and make any adjustments that you need. With ink, it's gonna be nice because you don't have to worry as much about your pencil lines as you're drawing. It's okay to keep your pencil lines till you're completely done and then erase over the ink. That is if you're using micron. If you're using other materials, you want to make sure you test it before you do it. So for the roller part of the drawing, I'm going to make 2 parallel lines and think about, okay, if I went this wide, I probably need to double that for the size of the roller because the handle's like half the roller maybe. So I'm just using my ruler after I've made this to make sure they're kind of parallel, but I kind of want it to be a rougher line. And for the inside, where you can view the inside of the roller, we're gonna make some ovals, okay? Got to go around a few times, and then inside there's some more that follow that same shape. That's the white one. Make an adjustment. And then the white one on the inside. I'm gonna darken up this line a little bit for you guys to see better. And this edge, I'm letting it kind of be bumpy because it's made out of like fabric. Okay, so over here on the left, I'm gonna make the curved edge to finish off. You can only see through on the right. And then we just need to add the bar. So right from underneath the handle, let that bar start, and I'm letting it go straight off to the left, sketching both lines, trying to keep it an even thickness. I'm ready to turn down. Make sure it's pointing to the middle because this is like where the bar meets. And that's basically it. Gonna clean up the drawing a little bit. I want to remind you about always erasing the vertical and horizontal line really well. You can wait till the end if you want, but it definitely bugs me. I don't need our guidelines anymore, any sketchiness. So this is going to be the first homework assignment with ink. Last term we just concentrated on pencil and colored pencil. So now if you're lucky and you brought your materials home, you might already have a micron pen. You could go find them Hobby Lobby, order them from Amazon if you want. But I'm going to demonstrate doing it with a ballpoint pen because you can do it this way too. So thinking about stippling, we would have done the ink exercises for our final, and you guys did not have to do your final, so we would have practiced a lot of these nice stippling textures and line textures before the homework assignment. If you guys want to try these things just to do skill building of different textures, go ahead and take a screenshot, try it. But here's an example of a finished roller. It's done all in stippling, even where there is some wood texture. So I'm going to show you guys how to kind of take a shortcut so you don't have to do all stippling. You can start off with some control scribble. And this is just a regular black ballpoint pen I found. And it's kind of nice how that makes it look really rough. And then my stippling textures are not as easy to do, but we can kind of make it a combination. Got lots of tadpoles in there. So if I was using my micron pen, it will go a lot faster. If you guys have like a fine point Sharpie or any kind of felt pen around your house, that would work. So I'm filling this area in with some control scribble, and then I'm gonna go over with stippling. This is all nice dots, okay? If you have no pens at all, you could do this in pencil, but I really am challenging you guys to try your best to find some kind of tool to do these new textures we're trying to focus in the second term of Art 1. So that looks pretty nice, having some gradation. It's a little bit harder to do the gradation with the ballpoint pen. If you guys were doing this with pencil, I would use some control scribble as well. Now just know that you really want to create some nice contrast and have some beautiful mark making, showing your skills. Don't just scribble this in. Take your time. You guys have time to make really nice independently made artwork, and I encourage you guys to use these tools and draw something different. So in these darker areas, you could be using your pencil like that, but it does not look as nice. I really encourage you guys to try a pen, okay? I'll go in here with this one. It takes a little bit longer to get darker, and then the stippling is the trickier part, okay? So for the texture of the handle, you can do the same kind of stippling textures, but as they're fading from the right side, you want them to kind of make these little line formations that resemble wood texture. Makes lots of noise with the ballpoint pen. So any area that has a pencil line, it needs to have dots, some kind of texture to create that edge. Remember, try to be very precise and don't have any tadpoles. Okay, that's a tadpole. So up here, I would make kind of a lined edge and then just barely have this fading dark to light up here, because it's the darker side is on the bottom always. So if you guys have questions about how to finish your artwork, I encourage you to send images of your drawing to your teacher and ask those questions. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the first Art 1 tutorial. Can't wait to see how it's turning out Thank you.